you're burnt out. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same mundane life. I'm tired of the same paycheck. You get paid on Friday, by Tuesday it's gone. So now what? Hi, I'm Dee, your digital big sis, showing burnt out moms how to build digital income with peace and not pressure. So if you're interested, continue watching. Okay, so we can just take it back. Take it back. So let's take it back to 2023. I was working 2 jobs. The part-time job fell through, so I was working a job for about 2 years, and so I was accustomed to making a certain amount of money a month. So when the job ended, that's when all hell broke loose, okay? Ever since then, I've been trying to play catch up. I'll just take it back to 2024. I started door dashing. And the door dashing was fine. I started door dashing maybe May of 2024 through October of 2024. I was just like fed up. I was just feeling like, I'm putting wear and tear on my car. I got to get more oil changes. I'm putting gas in my car multiple times a day. And the math just wasn't mathing for me. And also, it started getting cold. So I was like, you know what? This not working. I need to figure out something else. So that's when I started researching, started looking up ways to make money online. And honestly, I knew a little bit about digital marketing in 2023 because back then I was trying to find different ways to make money online. But that kind of fell by the wayside. So fast forward, so November, I'm looking up ways to make money online. Christmas is coming and all of this. So the pressure is on, right? So I ended up looking on Googling or YouTubing. I can't remember. And I think I YouTubed. And I started seeing videos or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. But nothing really resonated. So maybe a few days later, I went back on and I found a young lady. And her story really resonated with me. So now I'm intrigued. So I'm subscribing. I'm binge watching her content. I'm in her lives. I'm just really learning about what this really is. Because remember, back in 2023, I knew a little bit about it. I heard about it, but I didn't know about it, if you know what I mean. Again, so I'm, in her lives, I'm asking questions, I'm listening, I'm looking at other people ask questions, and I'm like, okay, is this, can I really do this? Is this really real? So I started following this other girl and I resonated with her too. Mind you, they look like me. Young, And so that really sparked my interest because I'm like, okay, so these girls are young, they're black, they got one has a husband, one has a live-in partner or whatever. And they're telling their stories, how they got themselves out of their situation. So I'm like, okay, y'all got me because I'm trying to get out of my situation too. So make a long story short, y'all, I really don't want to make this video too long. I ended up, again, in November, I found out about it. February of 2025, I pulled the plug. I was like, all right, enough is enough. I can't keep waiting. I can't keep watching. I can't keep, watching everybody else win. Because at this point, I'm getting, a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of content, on digital marketing, digital products. So I'm like, okay, I can't keep watching all these people regular people now. Now, these are regular people, and that's what really also sparked my interest too, because they're not like in these fancy houses. They're not in, they're regular people that look like me and you. You know what? My birthday was in January. Make a long story short, I know I probably say that a lot because it takes me a little bit to tell a story. But anyway, so my birthday's in January, and I'm like, whatever I do with my birthday money, I am buying this course. Flat out. Like, I have to invest in myself. If I want to make things change in my life, my situation, I got to invest in myself, right? So I did just that. Mind you, I did it on a payment plan, but that's all right. I still invested. It didn't matter. Sorry, I got interrupted. So anyway, I made the purchase on Klarna maybe a couple of weeks before I made the purchase. My landlord, so the place where I was there for 11 years, they decided to sell the house. So I was renting from my landlord for 11 years. I made a promise to myself. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy this course. I'm going to study the course. I'm going to study the information, but I'm not going to implement anything until I moved. Because at that time, I was a little bit stressed. I know I had a lot on my plate, and I hadn't found anywhere. So I hadn't even started looking at that time. Because again, it was like a few weeks before. This was up in April. So I had a little time, but anyway, nevertheless, I made a promise to myself, and I told myself, I was like, you're going to study this information now. You're going to take time out your day, study the information. I didn't implement any of the strategies until I said I wasn't going to implement any of the strategies until I got settled in a new place. So I moved March 27th, something like that. It was the end of March. I started to implement maybe the end of April. Matter of fact, it was on Easter. So I made my first official post on Easter. Okay, so I'll backtrack. I did at the beginning of March post like 3 videos on Instagram, but I'm not going to count that. Anyway, so I officially did it on April 27th. Whenever Easter was posting, whoop, and nothing. Crickets. Okay. So, and I was on Instagram, and I don't know, Instagram, baby, is a whole nother beast. There's something wrong with my Instagram. So I'm just going to make a long story short. I did not give it time. I was very impatient. I was very in like desperate mode. I was in like, where the money. And people can feel that. People can feed off of that. So I gave it maybe, and this is my story. This is not everybody. And I want to be transparent as I can, So I did it for like maybe 4 months and nothing. And I kept thinking like it was Instagram. It has to be Instagram. It's Instagram. So I literally made like 3 or 4 Instagrams just trying to start over instead of being patient. Okay, that's where we go back to that desperate state. Instead of being patient, I kept starting over. And I wasn't giving myself time. Okay. So that was my mistake. But I know this is not about mistakes, but this is my story. Around July, I have a friend that's also into digital marketing as well. And she came over. She wanted me to help her set up her beacon store. So I was like, sure, sis, come on. So she came over. We're talking about our courses and this and that. And I'm asking her, like, girl, you got all these businesses. You got all these ideas. What's tea? Like, why you want promote yourself with your own businesses, you know. And she was like, I know my mindset and I'm just scared and all this and that. I'm like, girl, like, and when I tell you my friend she literally has a legitimate business. She got certified in eyelash extensions. She has a hair growth oil business. She has a crafting business. And the crafting business is legitimate. Okay. She has the business accounts, the banking business account. She has the LLC. She has the website. She has everything. It's a legit business. Girl, what? So I'm talking to her. I'm trying to motivate her. Like, girl, you got this. You can promote your stuff. You know, just use the strategies in the course. So she was like, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Girl, that was in July. We ain't heard nothing. It's November. Anyway, love her to death. So after she left, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, backtrack. When I first bought the course, the girl that I bought the course from, she's really hands-on. Like, she wants you to succeed in this. So when we were on our call, she gives you like 2 or 3 calls to make sure, you know, you up and running and all this and that. And she was telling me, I was telling her, I was like, I got this bracelet brand or business that I've been trying to, you know, start off the ground since 2016. And, you know, I would make the bracelets, I would maybe post, and no traction or whatever. And she was like, girl, you can literally, you know, you don't have to resell the course. You don't have to do all this and that. You can literally start your own brand. You can start your own bracelet brand. You can do a ebook on how to start or how to make or whatever your bracelets and stuff. And she was like, on top of that, you can resell the course. So that's like 2 streams of income. So it took me, when my friend left, it kind of took me back there. I'm like, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to start up my bracelet business. And I did just that. I implemented the strategies on how to pre-launch a business. I built up my community. I started my Instagram. I was posting consistently every day. I was doing all the things on my stories. I was showing up. I was going live. Like, I really have a community with my bracelet brand. So, where am I getting with this? So, it might have been the end of July, y'all. Don't hold me to it. I got to go back. The end of July, I started pre-launching. Let's pre-launch this. I set my systems up. I got my website. I started my email marketing. I started all of that. And so by the time I launched on September 26th of 2025 this year. And baby, the sales was coming. And I had made a goal for myself. Like, I want to make this amount, you know, on launch day and then launch week. So I made my goal, launch day. I made my goal, launch week. And I was proud of myself. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, this stuff really works. The strategies that they teach you in this community, in this course, really works. I've been trying to do this bracelet. These are my bracelets. I've been trying to do this for a while, especially in 2020 when everybody was doing their thing. And I was like, okay, well, shoot, I can make me some bracelets and post them online. And I was getting likes, but I wasn't getting any traction. Like, nobody was inboxing me. I was like, sis, inboxing me. So that was the downfall. I didn't know how to market it. So I was like, okay. So I launched the Hey Dottie business or whatever. And now I'm here. Now I'm back. I'm back on my digital marketing. I'm back posting content. I'm back talking about it. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I have a little bit more confidence. So that is my story. I want to help as many. And I don't even know if I even said that I am a single mom. I guess I didn't. Oh, I am a single mom. I'm a single mom of three. I've been a single mom of three for 26 years. My oldest is 26. He does live with me. He did graduate from college a few years ago. I have my 20-year-old. She's currently in college. Actually, she's studying marketing and business. Ain't that something? But she's living her best life, and I'm going to let her live her best life. And I have a 10-year-old. She's in the 5th grade. And yeah, she's doing amazing things. So, then I've struggled my entire motherhood, living paycheck to paycheck, going from job to job, going from full-time to work to full-time student, working and going to school full-time at the same time. So I just, you're burnt out. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same mundane life. I'm tired of the same paycheck. You get paid on Friday, by Tuesday it's gone. So now what? You borrowing, then you get paid again. You gotta pay people. Like, I'm tired of this cycle. I'm tired of the struggle cycle. Like, I'm done with that. So by me taking a leap into investing in myself, learning something new, learning skills that I can take with me forever, to learn how to make money online. Because if y'all don't know, the age of Aquarius is here. This is the age of technology. Technology is here. AI is here. It's not going nowhere. So you either gonna get on the bus or get left. And I'm not trying to be the one of those people that get left. I'm on the bus, okay? I'm like Stevie J. I'm on the bus. If you want to learn how to start, if you don't know anything about digital marketing or digital products and you're interested, it intrigued you, I encourage you to grab the link and grab the free guide. The link is in my free guide. The link is in my bio. Check that out. It's a few pages, but if you read and to understand, you might be a little intrigued on how can you get to the bag. I tell people that I talk to about digital marketing, like, if you know anything, if you have some type of knowledge, you can bundle that into a digital product for sure. If you are solving someone's problem, the world needs you, sis. We need you, okay? Somebody out there, you can be a solution to somebody's problem out in the world. It is a billion people in the world. It's a billion people that's actively online every day. You can't catch one. That's why I have to put in my mindset. Like, it's all these people online and I can't catch one a day. Ah. So once I started thinking like that, it was just up. So again, if this interests you, check the link in my bio. I will be back more for other videos. I just hope that you guys found some value in what I was saying. Hopefully my story intrigued someone or resonated with someone. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys on another video. Bye.